Hello darlings and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ronnie and today I've got a rustic cabin for you. So this house is based on a picture that I saw on Pinterest. It was a very beautiful cabin in the woods. I'll leave the link in the description box down below so that you can check it out as well if you want to. And when I saw the picture I noticed that it had some very beautiful windows and the door, and the light green, or let's say lime color, really reminded me of these items that you can see from Discover University. So I thought that maybe I could give it a go and try to recreate it and see how it will work with this pack. So that's what I'm doing. The cabin was in this very specific rustic style, so I tried to make it quite similar, like to recreate it as well. However, I don't own the outdoor retreat pack, so I tried to mimic the kind of like a wood paneling with these shelves. Like, I know it doesn't make much sense when you think about that, but it's really, I used it just for like decorational purposes, and I don't know, I think it doesn't look that bad. Like I said, it makes no sense when you think about it, but I like how it looks, and I imagine, because I'm still a relatively new simmer, and I can imagine that there are more of us like that. And yeah, I think because Outdoor Retreat is one of the older packs, I think there might be a few people like me that actually don't own this pack yet. So that's why I try to sometimes like recreate certain things without those specific packs, and I'm just trying to, you know, like give it a go and see whether I can make some other items work. So that's why I gave it a go, and I kind of like the end result. I have to admit that I did enjoy the way it looked, and it's like, I'm not very good at building like cabins and cottages, I think, but I really did enjoy building this one. Here you can see using me some debug items for the what is it called? Pillars? Is it a pillar? Maybe, I'm not so sure, but you see me placing those, and I really think it added some nice texture there. And since I don't have a good variety of columns, not pillars, right? Columns, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't have a good variety of columns in my game. I tried to use these and I think they work very nicely, and I think I'll use them in my future builds as well. I really was happy with this discovery. So I'm already working on some of the landscaping, just creating some like outlines with this like basic grass or whatever it is called in the game. And soon enough I'll start adding some flower bushes, and as you can see I tried to go for various colors at first, but eventually I settled for bright pink and blue, and I have to say I really like how this landscaping turned out. It's probably one of my most favorite as of the latest. I'm trying to think of other landscaping I did recently, but yeah, I like this one a lot. It's giving me a lot of spring vibes, and oh my god, am I craving spring. I just want this winter to be over. It's too long, it's dragging, and it's just, please give me some nice warm weather, beautiful colors. I just want spring. Oh my god, what is it? It's February for me right now, and the end of the February, the last of the February. Oh, nice. Yeah, so sorry. I got sidetracked there a bit. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to spring, and this landscaping is really, I hope it's giving off this specific spring-like vibes. So yeah, you can see me fiddling with it a bit. I'm also using these flat stones from the debug menu as well to kind of make it more, how would you say, how should I say that? I don't want to say structured because I don't think it's that like structured, but I kind of wanted to outline the paths and make them look like it's actually like it's part of the woods, but this area is meant for the people living in here, if you know what I mean. So I'm also adding a small pond, and at the end I think I added some ducks as well. And yeah, it's just a small pond, but since I imagined, or even the reference picture was basically like a cabin in the woods, I kind of wanted to give off the same vibes, the same feel to it. So that's why I'm adding some trees and this pond, and yeah, I think it looks like it looks quite nice and very very organic and not that much structured. So I'm just adding some few bits, adding some not landscaping, some terrain paint to again outline the landscaping, because I think it always looks better. It gives the landscaping some kind of shade that it really needs. So yeah, I'm just adding this little bench. I think maybe some candles. Yep, some candles. I wasn't wrong. And I'm just adding some finishing touches on the exterior to finish it. Now I'm working on the front porch, just a few bits here and there just to make it look like you can sit on the porch and enjoy your evening there, but I think I didn't over-clutter it too much. At least I hope I didn't. So soon enough we'll be moving into the interior of the home. So when I was building this house, I imagined it being for a small family, and I imagined that like in my head this house was not necessarily a residential house but rather a vacation or a weekend home. So I think I've decorated it in this kind of with this idea in my mind, and yeah, I did enjoy it. And excuse me. So you could see me placing that yellow bed. It's actually a base game bed. You can unlock it with the what's it called? Like with the painting skill, I think, or maybe with the job. I'm not entirely sure right now, but I think it's such a beautiful bed, and it was, I think, the first item that I placed on the interior, and then I just added the lime carpet to match the windows and the door, and it worked so nicely. And again, it's kind of like, it's not, I think this way I don't repeat the colors of the landscaping, because that's sometimes I do this thing, but here I'm not actually doing that, but I'm still keeping it very spring-like, very light and bright, and I really like that, gotta admit. I was really happy with the interior here, because sometimes when I build, I always build the exterior first, and then I realize like, oh my god, what am I going to do with the interior? I don't know. And sometimes I prefer my exteriors to my interiors. I think that the interiors are not that good, but here I was having a lot of fun, even though I have to say the floor plan, can we call, yeah, well, it's a floor plan, oh my god, I can't speak today. Floor plan, it's peculiar for sure, especially because you probably haven't noticed it yet, but there is no room for bathroom. I completely forgot about the bathroom. yeah, that happened. So I think in a second, I think it's going to happen soon now, but I'll be adding that. Is it? Yeah, I'm doing it right now. So I'm just building this very, very small room. It has only a toilet and a shower, but there's a sink in the kitchen, or it's not there yet, I think, but it will be soon enough. And yeah, I had to kind of, I had to improvise a lot because I completely forgot. Oh my god, I think that has never happened to me before. Like, I forget bins and mailboxes and the fire alarms all the time, or sometimes even the toilet paper roll. But yeah, the whole bathroom, that yeah, that was the first time, I think. Not I'm not exactly proud of that. But thank God I noticed it quite early. Well, not that early, but it was at the point where I hadn't placed too many clutter items yet, so everything could have been fixed quite quickly and quite easily. Thank God for that. So I'm just adding some finishing touches here and there. Like, as you can see, the parents' bedroom, but like, yeah, I imagine just probably one parent living here or like staying here with the kid. So the bedroom is basically like, it's this open floor plan, right? So there are no walls in between those, like in between the kitchen and living room. But I don't know, but my grandparents have well, not that beautiful, but like a small cabin, and it was very common that the bed was basically in the like common living area. So that's why I think I recreated it this way, and yeah, I quite like it this way. I think it makes sense for a vacation home that you don't require as much of privacy as you would in your like regular home. So yeah, like I said, for me specifically, it made a lot of sense. So I'm just messing around with a few things here and there, trying to figure it out, some concrete, some specific places for some decorations. I'm also adding a few plant boxes here and there, and I'm moving on to the kids' room. So I kind of kept the colors same. Like I said, it's a vacation home, so I imagine it being more like generic in terms of its color scheme, but I still added a few personal things here and there, but not too many. I imagine that you would have those in your own home, but since this since I built this with the intention of it being a vacation home or a weekend home, I thought it would make sense to not place that many personalized items. But you know, this is a room for a kid, so I placed a few here and there just to kind of make it more cozy and a bit more lived in, and maybe a bit more messy. So this house, or its value is 68,100 simoleons, and it also uses only 4 packs: the City Living, Discover University, Tiny Living, and Paranormal stuff packs, plus the Holiday Celebration stuff pack. I think that's what it's called, but it's for free, so I usually consider it a base game. So we're adding a few finishing touches, as you can see, we're working still with the greens and yellows, and like not too dark wood colors, rather light wood color and white, and I think it works quite nicely. So I'm just, I think I changed the bedside table. At first I used the like older looking one, but it wasn't making much sense to me. So I changed it so that it matches the bed. Well, anyway, we're coming to the end of the video. So this build is available on the Sims 4 gallery. My ID is bohemian_Ronnie. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram, and the handle is the same across all platforms. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like or write a comment because I would really appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more of my speed builds, you can also subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye!